Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be giving you more skills to acquire to become a modest chef like me, Korin Skirkokovich. We will be making muffins today, but first I feel I must address issue. Recently at my place of employ, I have encountered something horrific, and it goes by only one name, and that name is sexual harassment. So I would like to help in educating you, the viewer, about sexual harassment. Let us begin.
Before we begin, what exactly is sexual harassment? According to the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, sexual harassment is a form of sex discrimination that violates Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature constitute sexual harassment when this conduct explicitly or implicitly affects an individual's employment, unreasonably interferes with an individual's work performance, or creates an intimidating, hostile, or offensive work environment. Sexual harassment can occur in a variety of circumstances, including but not limited to the following. The victim, as well as the harasser, may be a woman or a man. The victim does not have to be of the opposite sex. The harasser can be the victim's supervisor, an agent of the employer, a supervisor in another area, a co-worker, or a non-employee. The victim does not have to be the person harassed, but can be anyone affected by the offensive conduct. And the harasser's conduct must be unwelcome.
Thank you, inappropriately voiced announcer man. To help me in explaining sexual harassment to you, I would like to reintroduce an old friend of mine.
Me, Helga.
So Helga, how should we begin?
Well, first off, we should help by educating the viewers on what is okay and not okay to say to co-workers.
Quite right, Helga. Let us begin. Helga, could you bring those sweet jugs of milk over here?
Inappropriate!
Helga, could you lift up your cans a bit more so I could see them better?
Well, I never!
Inappropriate!
Helga, could you pass me those melons?
No, alright, enough of this. This is silly.
Wait, I have one more. Helga, you are doing such a good job of beating my meat.
Whoa! PG!
Okay, I get it, okay. But Helga, what if I were to say to you that I find you to be a very important worker, and I find you to be respectable as a woman, but I think in addition, it's also great you have $1 million gams.
Inappropriate!
Now, don't be so hasty. He was off to a good start, but he just screwed up the end.
That is what she said.
Highly inappropriate!
Well, how about, Helga, what if I were to and buy you and then maybe come back to my place for...
Wow!
Corinth, how about we just try some examples of good things to say?
Okay, fine, Helga. So, how about despite your rockin' bod, I still have the willpower to continue doing my work properly and in a competent manner?
Acceptable!
Maybe we should just get started on making my muffins.
Helga, I'm thinking you're right. So, how about you try telling the viewers what they will be need to begin muffining?
I suppose. Here is what you will need. 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, 1/3 cup of regular sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, 2/3 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of butter, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 12-ounce package of chocolate chips. Yes, now, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. The first thing you should do is take your butter and melt it. A microwave will do this just well.
Set it aside to cool. You don't want to add it hot.
That's right. If you add it hot, you are wrong. Next, you begin mixing your dry ingredients together only. So add them all to a bowl and stir them well. Then mix your wet ingredients together in a separate bowl. Now, once it is mixed well, add the wet to the dry and mix them all together.
And remember, do not beat it too hard or too fast.
I'm still here.
Or will you get your head out of the gutter? Now, once it is well beaten, or mixed, you may then pour the mixture into your muffin pans. You should have 12. Now bake them for 15 to 20 minutes and you are complete. Congratulations!
Now to verify that your muffins are ready, take a toothpick and take your toothpick and place it in your muffin and take it back out. Verify that it is not still gooey in the center. You'll get chocolate, but make sure there's no goo. Helga, your muffin is delicious.
Why, thank you, Collins. I'm glad you're enjoying my muffin so much.
Yes, and I am glad that muffin is in no way a euphemism for a part of the female anatomy.
Yes, I am glad for that too.
Alright, now before we wrap up this lesson, we must first finish the sexual harassment part. So, Helga, what would you do if you were being sexually harassed by some man at work?
Kick him in the balls!
Ow! Ow! No. I would wish that on no man. What would you actually do?
Well, first, you should tell the harasser to stop. Then, go to your boss and inform him or her of what was said or done.
But what if for some reason, be it laziness or ignorance, your boss does nothing or next to nothing about the problem?
Well, then, you should go to human resources. Or if you have a hotline, then inform them that your boss isn't taking you seriously and has not satisfactorily addressed your issue.
Boy, I would sure hate to be in a managerial position and ignore something like sexual harassment in this day and age.
Yes, so would I. I certainly would hope there is no person like that.
So Helga, what if nothing else seems to work? Then what should you do?
Well, Corrins, I guess you would have no other option than to make a passive-aggressive YouTube video on the subject and post it online for everyone to watch.
Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be making muffins. But first, I feel I must address issue. Recently at my place of employ, I have encountered something horrific. It goes by only one name, and that name is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment. Alright. And that name is sexual harassment.
I didn't do anything that time, alright?
You laughed the first time, and now it's getting me laughing. Sexual harassment. It goes by...